Hello there, this is Cindy at CindyBeDesigns.com. Thank you for joining me today. Last week I said we're going to work on some Valentine's Day cards, and we're going to do that. I have two for you today, and I brought in a bunch of different things. I brought back in, what is that, special delivery, the January 2026 paper pumpkin kit for a couple things, and then, we have another card, but I just kind of threw some products together, and I'm really hoping that you'll like what I did. So for this card we're making here, I already got my bow tied. It's going to be something like this. And I used Hearts of Elegance, the Sweet Collection, for my designer series paper, and all of this will be over on the blog. And I thought I would try it with, another color scheme of the Hearts of Elegance Sweet Collection. And, it's, like I said, it's on clearance. I'm really scattered today. I've had trees, like in the past week, I've had trees taken down. I don't have a shower right now because my bathroom's torn apart. And then the contractors just left, and I know I have like maybe 15 minutes to get two cards in because I'm doing this on Tuesday when it's still kind of quiet. And so, yeah. So we're going to be doing something like this, and everything here is from Perennial Postage and Hearts of Elegance, which is this right here. And I've got the dies for you that I'm going to show you real quick. Oh, well, I don't. I put them right here. And I already did a bunch of die cutting and things like that. The next card, it'll be a lot easier or more fun to do because it'll be a little bit more hands-on. But all I did here was, we might have to do some stamping. We do. I need this. This here, this is not from Perennial Postage. This is from the beautiful Blooms dies for the paper pumpkin kits for January, February, and March. And so I used that and then cut this out. And my card base is Poppy Parade. I have some white. And this is Hearts of Elegance Designer Series paper. Again, measurements, everything like that will be over on the blog at CindyBeDesigns.com. There's a link below in the YouTube description. So what I did was, my color scheme here is going to be, that's Flirty Flamingo, because it goes great with that right there. And then we have Petal Pink, which is that line right there. And it just goes great together. So what I want to do is, okay, so that's my Flirty Flamingo twine. And since that's going to be over there, I want to move these around just to balance it out. And by the way, that twine is from this Pack Your Bags twine there. That's from the On The Go or something Sweet Collection. But, again, it'll be over on the blog. And that Sweet Collection is the travel theme one. That is on clearance as well. So go check that out. So the next thing I want to do is just get all these here together. So it looks decent. When I do that, I'll put that one on top. No, because of that bow. And I don't want it going over the white too much into our border there. So I am going to tape those together. And get some Tombow Mono here. And this is my cheat. I just squeeze it in between there so it stays down. I'm not worried about that little right there because it's on the other side, so I'm good with that. I want to pull my card base back in and then just get this whole panel here and here down. I want to pop that right about, it's good in the middle. Okay, right about there. Let that get set up real fast. Pull this off. And I am going to need to stamp the bottom of this. So, let's go ahead and get our stamping position tool over here. And I'm still getting used to this because you know how hooked I was on the Stamparatus. And that's going to fit up there perfectly because I can use these little holes. And I'm going to bring the stamp set back in from, you know what, let's do this just for you if we can. It's barely going to fit. And I don't like it when it's barely like that. Okay. You know what? I'm going to pop down the airmail one because Valentine's Day is on Saturday. I have my stuff done with that. And I really don't want... I only need one more Valentine's Day card. So I'm just going to pop this down here. Like that. You know, make sure it's nice and centered. Get this on top. You press down, and it'll pick the stamp up for you. And then I am going to ink that up with Poppy Parade because that's the color of our card base. And then all you do is flip this over and then press down. And that is it. And if you don't like the way it turned out, or if you wanted to give it another, you know, stamp it down again with the same color, don't take it off yet until you like it. It'll just pop right back down. So we have that already. So let's go ahead and get this card put together. And the only thing I really have on dimensionals with this is going to be, well, pretty much the hearts. So we have this down. Next up, I should let that dry a little bit. Oh man, the bathroom people are back, and I'm seeing if they're staying in their van to eat. They did yesterday. But if they walk in, the dog's going to bark. I'll turn off real quick. And I want to pop that down right about there. Okay, next I want to get my, don't want to lose that die. I want to go ahead and get my circle here. This here was cut from Poppy Parade Stylish Shapes, the second largest one out of Poppy Parade. Basic white, and this was punched out with a 2 3/8 inch punch. I think I need to sneak just a little bit in under here. Yeah. This is going to go down with glue as well. And that is going to go up pretty close to the top. I could move it down just a little bit. Okay, that looks good. And I want to do this. Okay, I guess I did change things around a lot. Because I don't need a Stampin' Dimensional over on this one. Whoa. That one flying clear across the room. I wanted it over on that one. So I'm going to have to grab another one real quick. Pop that up there. Wait a second. Yeah. I didn't want the Flirty Flamingo thread with the large heart. But it's going to have to work out that way because I'm only really using 2 colors. But I think it's going to be just fine. So we're going to angle that guy in just a little bit. Right on there. And, or do I want to? No, I don't. I didn't want to use ribbon for this one here for some reason. So I went with the twine. It's going to look okay since it's the same color, but I don't, my preference is I wouldn't want a tone on tone like that. So we are going to get that down right about, I can go down lower. Okay, I am happy with that. I want to let that set up just for a quick second. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and see if we can get our, just going to put a teeny tiny little glue dot right there. I might have to put these down with my tweezers because my hands are really sticky right now. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this, but you know, I'll wing it. It'll work itself out. There we go. There we don't go. But if it fails this time, I'm going to pick up a glue dot and sneak it underneath there. But I really want to move on to the next card because I'm thinking I'm on borrowed time right now. So that is not it for our first card. I just want to bring in some cute little embellishments. And these are... These are the online exclusives, the low profile dots, and there's gold in there. And I'm not quite sure about how matchy this is going to be, like really matchy, but you know what? It's still going to be okay because I think that's where I like the tone on tone the most, is when you do an embellishment like that. You know, it worked out because they're not exactly the same color, but close enough. So that is it for our first card. Super cute, really, really easy. Did I do the inside of this? Yeah, I always do the inside, but I didn't do this one. 9 times out of 10, I'll leave it blank just for versatility. That way I can just grab something and write something on the inside and it'll be okay. So that is it for card number 1. And let's pull in card number 2. Now this is the one I made from using all these bits and pieces from the Celebrate Love ephemera. We are going to do something like this. And what I really want to do with this one here is to show you how to get this window pane. And it's the easiest thing in the world. So this time around, I'm doing everything in real red, whereas this was Mellow Mambo. I already have all that put together for you because that's the easy part. But you want your real red cardstock to be 3.5, 3.5. You want it to be square. And then these are the stylish shapes dies. And okay, so this is the deal. Midpoint of 3.5 is going to be 1.7, and 1 3/4. So I want to figure this out. Okay, so that's going to be 1 3/4 right there. And then across, I just put, see, I do weird stuff like this. I just stuck my nail in there and made like a little indent. Because there's, you know, weird stuff that works for me. So I want to just put like a little teeny tiny dot there. You can barely see it. And then that's going to help me get my square here. Okay, I think I might have company. And see, I'm working off that dot there, and I'm watching my margins left to right, you know, right over here and down here, just to make sure that, let me move my fingers here. You want this to be, you know, the same, okay? So I'm going to take that off screen real quick and run it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I can't use the mini one for this one because that will only take like 3 inches of cardstock. And this here is cut to 3.5. Okay, so there's one. keep peeking out underneath here, so you might get like my hair and glasses. Let's see if they're opening up that van door. Okay, and I want to get this lined up the exact same way, as close as I can, with the same margin, and I don't think that's going to happen, but it's okay. I want this margin to end up with this. I'm not too concerned with the middle. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Because this one here, it turned out okay. It could have been more precise, but I'm not going to ramble about it because there's nothing I can do about it right now. And I do want to get this done. So I'm going to pop this through again, and then about 2 more times to go after that, but then after that it's just going to be smooth sailing. And you want to keep these too because it's already pieces die cut. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing over here with that. You know, especially paying close attention to this edge here. Okay, I have people coming in, and what I'm going to do real quick, we've already done 2 together, okay? Everything right here is from the kit itself. This pack right there. So all I did was, these are on Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, we'll faux assemble it right now. Stampin' Dimensionals for all of these. You can hear the car door outside. And then this gets laid down with liquid adhesive. And this is from an old paper pumpkin kit. I think somewhere around Christmas time. And I'm just going to use them to embellish. So I will have, you know, a picture for you at, you know, over on the blog. If I remember, I'll pop one in here because I normally don't do that. But I do thank you for joining me today. I'm not quite sure what we're doing next week because, oh, today's, I think maybe tomorrow's the 10th. And I normally don't get my paper pumpkin for like another, I'm guessing I'll get it next Friday. So, yeah, we'll wing it for next week. But, you know, it'll always be something fun. So thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you stopping by for this very, very haphazard video here. And have a good day. Have a good week. Feel free to, or weekend, feel free to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. And it'll be back to normal next week. Okay, no trees coming down or, you know, bathroom being torn apart or anything like that. So, and I'll be more focused. But in the meantime, again, thank you for stopping by. Check me out over on the blog. Follow me on Instagram or Facebook, Cindy B Designs, and I will see you again next week.